Chill vibes tonight, chill vibes tonight. Laid back life, laid back. No stress, no fight, no stress, no fight. Throwing parts together, throwing parts. Crafting all night, get ready to build, get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing pots together. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right.
Well, good morning and greetings to all of you travelers out there, and of course all you builders. It's me, Kevin C. here, yet again at Action Pants Gaming, with another Tuesday Build and Chill on this May the 20th, 2025, and I got about 10 a.m., at least from where I'm sitting. I know some of you are sitting out there in the past, and some are even somehow in the future, but whatever present you happen to be in as you're watching this, well, I hope it's going good for you. All right, I have no idea what I'm doing today. I never do, you know that. And it's Tuesday. It's one of the the two T days, Tuesday and Thursday, are those like, it's not Friday, it's not Monday, it's not Wednesday, you know, Monday at the beginning of the week, Wednesday the middle of the week, Friday the end of your week, right? At least for most people. Legendary is welcome. So yeah. Anyway, we're going to try and figure out something today. We got a few more parts left that we have to spend in the city. And I think we can finally, really, honestly, this time, we'll do one more scour. We might find like a part or a wire or something, but I think we're pretty much, we found what we need to find. We found what we need to find. We found what we need to find? No. None of that made sense. Anyway, let's take a look on over to chat. Let's see if we got anybody in this morning. We do. We've got Jacob Clapshadow first in chat. Good morning. Can't wait to see what you accomplished today. Good day to everyone. And then I said, I hope I accomplished something, because you know me. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But thank you. Thank you so much, Jacob. And we have the legendaries. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. All right. It is also Tuesday, and we are going to be doing the Tuesday tour. And in order for me to do it, I'm going to have to stream back-to-back today. We're going to do our normal Tuesday stream, and then we're going to follow up. And we're going to do Raven Dom's build, which I can't remember the name off the top of my head, so sorry about that. But we'll be doing that tonight. Today, we're going to do my stream. I'm going to take an hour break, and then we're going to go and tour Raven's build, because she lives in an area that is in the future. So time-wise, in order for it to work for both of us, I have to do some extra streaming today. So we're gonna do that. All right, let's get on over to the No Man's Sky here, and let's hit play. Boop. And we're going to the city. And I'm going to have to do a part count, so my apologies. We're going to do that right off the bat. Due to, I got to remember what we got left. So I don't get too crazy. I mean, already just the handful of parts we used to build a few things was a lot. And we didn't even really build a whole lot. Sergeant Belson, good morning. All right, we did have a graphics card driver update today, so let's see what happens with that. I'm already noticing sort of an issue. We'll give it a minute to load in and do its thing. But it is doing that little laggy bit here. Yeah, uh-oh. That's the thing with driver updates, you know, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Kind of thing. It is rendering like absolute garbage these days. It was fine. Why does this happen with this game? I don't understand it. Something's missing here. Maybe I never put something there? Maybe we'll put something there. Alright. Kinda feel like we need something here too. Alright, we do need to explore a little bit today though. Am I just noticing that now, or has it always been like that? And I'm just like, I bet you it's always been like that, and I'm just kind of looking at it now. I think I was going to put something sticking out of there, and I never did. Alright, let's get to our part count. Which should be... $905. We got about 59 parts left, roughly. Okay, I think it ends at 5964. Right, so we got about 59 parts, roughly. Raven's Multiverse, we were just talking about you. I've got you as Raven's Dom and Raven. I mean, I should talk, but I always get confused with the, you know, the gamer tag to the, you know, Discord tag to the whatever tag. All right. 59 parts. Do I want to do wackiness here? Do I even remember how to do wackiness? No, I don't. But we need to figure out something here. Just Raven works? Alright. Good. Better for my simple mind. And see, like, detail takes up, you know, a resource. Will Badger, welcome, welcome. Yeah. Just kind of looking at the angles that we got here. Not horrible. No, because it's already there. So... It leaves me that gap. Done that. Yeah. No. That no. Yes. This no. Okay, then we could do every other one. Try to do that one. Which becomes a real nightmare. there. Oh. I hate this. It's such a pain that you can't stack downwards with these. Okay. So that would have to go. Get rid of you for now. I believe we can get rid of you. But we're not gonna bother. Because we're gonna go down one more. Which means I gotta dig a hole. Alright, what are you attached to? Anything or anyone? Yes, you are here. Oh, if I do that here, though, I gotta remove the stairs. Yeah, alright, whatever. Not a big deal. Let's get rid of that. think. Or is it the one above that? Is it this one? Yeah, okay, it's right there. Alright. I didn't have to go so crazy. Alright, perfect. Yeah, we had to do an additional here. Oh, and I just ruined all of that. You gotta be kidding me. Ah. Yep, of course. Okay. I guess that's just gonna be the way it is. Alright, so if we do that, and then we take... That's alright, I need to get the practice anyway, you know. Alright, then we do... Oh, because you need the little floor. Because... What did we do? 2 and then a wall. Bring that down. Do the wall. Do that. Okay. Can I clean this up? I know that was always sort of a... Yeah, there we go. That's better already. I know I'm going to have to redo that again, but I got to clean up this wall. Yeah, but then we get that. Which then makes me have to do... Alright, so let's take that out of there. Do that. It's not great, but it's better. Why is the color so different? Oh. And then we can just do that. Perfect. Alright, that's better. Was a little better. Took out, I think we might even saved a piece. Alright, so do this again. Why the hell not? Go down that one. And then we'll throw in the floor. Bring that down. Drop the floor again. Take in. Actually, it's 3 and a. I think it's 3 and a. And a wall. Boom, do that. Drop that. And then we take the wall. Drop that in. Take the light. Drop that in. Bazinga. And actually, we could take that out. This is where we're going to be a little bit frustrated. Alright, so we're going to go... Two... Don't even start with me. You're going to start with me. I feel it. Alright, that was driving me crazy. I actually feel like I need to do it over here as well. So it ends it the way it should. Although, no, we don't need it there. But this needed to happen. That was driving me a little nutty. Alright. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, we do need a safety rail there, but hopefully OSHA won't come after me. Wow, what? Levi. What is your wow? Alright. I still really want to do the crazy. Crazy wall, sorry. My gears were slipping there for a second. Here's the part backwards. Alright, so if I take this and let's make it a little bit smaller. Shoot. Trying to remember if we used a wire the other day and I didn't delete it. No, I think I did. I know where it was if we did. Oops. Oh. A lot of things I wish I should have, could have, would have done in life, you know? Alright, you have a ginormous collision bubble. I don't dig on that. We need to create a new sign, something different. Is there a part I might be missing that would be beneficial, or a part I'm not using properly? Not using properly, but you know what I mean. Not thinking of in a different manner. Alright, we know the heavy duty furniture makes a good... What the hell is happening? Bracket. We know the industrial pallet is a decent backer. You know, the problem here, though, is that none of these points are... So I'd actually have to move this into whatever I build, because that is not... Yeah. Alright, so what we're going to need to do is our usual. We're going to have to do that. Followed by that. Followed by that. Which then we need to remove that. Which then I'm going to not be happy with the angle. And well, maybe I am. And actually no, because I want the other side. Alright, so let's do this here, shall we? The only problem though is we're not going to see it from anywhere. Big ass sign. Actually, do I want? I don't want to bring that in further. I mean, of course, it's not centered. Sometimes you gotta just say, that's good enough. It needs to move. It's tough being picky sometimes. I'll tell you what. I knew it. And a little bit. Okay. Good enough. That's good enough. Damn it. Yeah, that's good enough. It's not even here, though. Yep. Son of a biscuit. Okay. All right. That's not even. Yeah. I can breathe on my controller wrong, and it's. Thinking maybe it needs to go smaller. See how long that took to render in? That's weird. That's weird. Lies. Nothing but lies with the camera. Finicky. Why must you be so finicky? Why? And now, of course, we got like the brightest sunspot right where we're working. Come on, you. Finicky finagler. Don't make me lose more of my mind. There's not much of it left. See, that's the thing. You can never get these. Never goes level. I wish there was a way to like quarter snap and then free place, you know, the rotation or free rotate, you know. Of course, it still needs to be pitched down. Yeah, welcome to the world of hand placement, where nothing goes quite as you want it to. But you try to make the best of it. Because, well, that's about all you can do. Hey, Hellboy. Well, you know, it still needs something. It still doesn't look right, though, does it? So it looks off. That's pretty bloomin' frickin' blabbin' flurgan flurbinoid. Yeah, we're fine. Fine. Until I want to go light this. We got to get figure out a day and time we can do some Enshrouded Hellboy. Actually, Enra was doing something in Valheim. And Valheim's just so like work. Hunt, gather, cook, eat. Oh, wait, go gather more. Cook, eat, cook, gather more, gather, eat. Adventure, die, run, go get your stuff. Oh no, go collect. You cook, eat. Yeah, the forest was interesting, but once it ended, it kind of just ended. Uh, you know, the building mechanic was okay, but you know, I think you attaching yourself to. What are you trying to do? I don't know if I'm liking this. I mean, we need something over here. I don't know if that's working. I don't even know if that's really illuminating or not. Yeah, kind of. Picks up the, you know, the edges. Right. Hey, Gamma, what's going on? We're potentially making a sign, but we just don't know what we're doing yet. We're still figuring it out. You know how it goes. A little of this, a little of that. Hey, Joe, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the like. We're gonna do Raven. We're gonna do Raven's build, touring. That is the plan, anyway. Oh, right on. Yeah, and Raven, what I'll do is I usually just, I'll start up and then I'll have you in the Discord chat, the general chat. How can I? That's how. But then that's forward. All right. Damn you. All right, so what I need to do is, how big is that? That should work. Let's put you. I've done, I made a whole sign out of the dino parts. again. Why is that? Alright, it's gonna be funky. Come on. Come on. Alright. Good enough. I can go. Yeah, we're actually gonna. We can go bango here. Well, that's off. Well, it's going to be an hour after stream in order to have the times coincide. So give me a little time to grab a quick bite to eat and I'm gonna have to redo that. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright, but we can because we have that there. And now you will be pain in my behind. Alright, gotcha. And then we'll do another, we're going to do another one. Next Tuesday as well. To make up for the lack of one last week. Alright, so you're going to drive me absolutely crazy. It's all because of you. It's all your fault. It's really not what I want, but yeah, we'll use it. Why the hell not? How off level is it though? Shoot. Too off level. Yes, it's going to be Raven. Raven is going to be the tour of the evening. That's not quite what I want. That's not even. That's the problem. All right, we need to start again. As much as I don't want to, we gotta, because we kind of have to. All right, so grab that. Let's do. This is pretty close. Okay. If you don't start in the right spot to begin with, then it all goes downhill from there. It's like back in the old glitching days with the circles. You knew your circle was off the further out you went with it. Now, are we going to get this perfect? No. Are we going to try to get it the best that we can? Of course. Would it be better if it just snapped? Hell yeah. Alright, so we're a little off center. Alright. Be nice if I could see that, where that is. A little better, but we'll try that. Yeah, it looks better. Kind of see the dot, the electrical contact. Okay. I gotta figure out where that is. Oops. Yeah, she. Yeah, that should work. Goody bloody enough. If not, we still have our setup up there. Which we will leave. No, Gamma. We're doing Raven. We're doing Raven's build tonight, and we're doing another one next Tuesday to make up for the lack of one this past Tuesday. Oh, gross temperature. Okay. All right, that looks better. Now we look a little more even side to side on that, you know. Not as lagurgy. Maybe you don't need that one. Or, I mean, it, you know, we could choose any one we want, really. You know, if we want to go for something a little more rounded, we could do something like that. Sound author, welcome. We could do metal. I don't necessarily like this, unfortunately. I mean, we can make it work. It's not a huge issue. Maybe. That's got glass in it, does it? No, it doesn't. Or does it? I don't remember. Alright, but we're going to be going sideways, so that creates fun stuff in itself. Ooh. You know, sometimes I'm like, why am I not using certain things? In certain ways. That's crazy. What am I sticking to? That's sideways. But that's not. That's up there. That's down. Alright, don't get distracted. Ooh, piece of candy. Alright, let's see what this does when we light it. If anything. It may look horrible. We never know. Ooh. Well now, I'm liking that. That was a surprise. Okay. Well, not really. I was kind of hoping for the slits of light. If I'm to be 100% honest. But, okay, I see a problem here. We're going to move stuff around and get it flat and do all that. All right. Okay, why is that different though? What's running differently? Why is that tilt? It's, okay, it's the light, right? Light, bright. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, I gotta move that. Okay, there's our problem right there. All right, you need to tilt in a different way because you are making mess of other. Or I know what I need to do and I really don't want to. Because that means I can already see where my angle is funky right here. Because then if we take that and we just scoot across, right, it should. Come on. Come on. I saw you. I saw you. Oh, shoot. There you were. I had it. I blew it, man. I blew it. Well, the controller did, but... Come on. No. What's up? Alright, but there's an idea anyway. I don't know if anything's going to work with it. I mean, we're just, we're noodling. We're trying something. We don't know if it's going to work. It's not going to work. It's all about experimentation. I don't think we need that top one. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's make you mahogany. Let's try a sticker. I don't think it's gonna do anything. But try it anyway. I know, it's off. I can see it. A little low on the right. It won't let me change the color of that. Wonder if I can change the color of these by color glitching. Let's find out, shall we? Because if that's the case, I got to redo that whole thing again. Yay! Well, no, just the palettes. No, you cannot. Okay. Too bad. Suck it up, buttercup. Whoa. Are you kidding me? All right. They did not show up. All right, we'll go boring one, I guess. Yeah, look at that. That's so crazy. All right. Not quite sure what's going on here. Definitely interesting. We have to sign all over the freaking place up. Whoa. All right. What can I do with this? So during the day, it's fine. If I... Alright. No. Alright, so apparently the camera just can't pick up on it. That's bizarre. Okay. I mean, it is what it is, don't get me wrong. Yeah, there's some stuff going a little funkadelic lately. That doesn't really look green, right? It's like a pale white green. No, I got to do a part count shortly. We're about to take our first break. It's an hour, and actually we're doing we're gonna do 3 hours of building. Then I'm gonna take a break for an hour, and then in order to do Raven's tour because she lives in the future, I'm gonna take a break from an hour after doing building, and then we're gonna do the Tuesday tour, Raven's build. So we're gonna break it up today a little bit, make it a little bit different. And we can't make a mirror image. Hate that. not horrible. I believe about 7 or 8 hours ahead of me. It's interesting. It's a little illegible. We'll find the right one. Or this might not work. I'm just trying to make it work because I'm like, all right, that's cool. You know, what can we do with that? We don't have to use that as our billboard. I like what's going on with it at the moment. It is kind of interesting. We may end up going, no. And good luck trying to get it to become parallel. The whole point of those thingamajiggies there. Although we could come through afterwards with it, maybe. You know, put the posters down and see if there's not a big... there might be a collision bubble that'll cause a problem, but we could, you know, we could try it. No. It's at the gross temperature. All right, we're going to take a break. We've been here about an hour 40. And my coffee has gone gross. So I want to go and take care of that. And this is a neat idea. I just don't know what to do with it. Yeah, see, by the time... Damn it, I want to do something with this. I don't know what. I like the slat light. It's kind of interesting. Anyway. I'm going to go warm up my coffee, take a little bio break, get my butt off this chair so that we can do the other half of the stream. Do a little bio break, you know, peel the peepers away from the screen so that we don't wear those things out. If you are going to have to get going, thank you so much for stopping in and keeping me company. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. We'll be back again an hour after this stream ends for the Tuesday tour of Raven's Build, which I got to remember the name of, but we'll try to remember. If not, you'll see it in the title. But for those of you sticking around, you know what to do. Get up yourself, stretch out, peel the peepers away from the screen, get a tasty beverage, snacky treat, do a bio break, whatever you got to do. Don't forget to wash your hands in between all that. And we'll see you in a few minutes. Alrighty. Be right back.
Clouds roll in, it's a mellow scene. Lights flicker soft like a faded dream. Laser beams cut through the rain. Easy vibes drifting like a train. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Raindrops tap, not a soul around. Everything's still and my mind's unwound. Shapes in the mist, colors so bright. Nip, nip haze, feels like midnight. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Clouds roll in, it's a mellow scene. Lights flicker soft like a faded dream. Laser beams cut through the rain. Easy vibes drifting like a train. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow.
Alrighty, we're back. A little chilly outside. Stepped out on the porch for a minute to see the weather. I was like, oof, it's chilly out. Alright. It's working, but it's not working, you know what I mean? It's working, but it's not. We won't be able to put another sticker upon that, which is always a bummer, and we can't even do a poster, but we could do the poster first. Wow, look at that collision bubble. Damn. All right. As much as I want to make this work, it really is not gonna. Okay. So now I'm thinking we're going to try another version of this somewhere else. I do like the idea. I am not in love with its current configuration, but I think we can do something with that. I do like it. It is kind of cool. Just curiosity. That's kind of neat. Let's see what we get with a sticker on it. Ooh. Makes it look wrinkly. That's kind of neat, actually. Well, now, what do we got here? And you're just wrinkly, all kinds of wrinkly. Yep. So you would be a pain regardless. Although, what can we do with... Just messing about. No plan here. So let's see what it does. Interesting. Okay. And we lost one of the lights. Can I change the color on you? No. I hate that you can't do that. That's always a bother. You're going to be sticking way the heck out there, though. And that bloody mess. I can't stand that. Alright, so you're going to have to wear here. Yes. So I would have to move that. Let's see what this does. It's really weird. Okay, how do I flatten that up to that? Because that's kind of neat. I almost wish we had a little more wave in it. Okay, so, alright, let's get rid of that. Also, we're gonna move you. We're gonna get rid of you for now. I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna figure out how we're gonna get that to be closer to what I'm looking for. I would need to move that out of the way. Which we really, 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 really don't want to do. Alright. Well, that's not what I want to know, or what I want. It's nothing. It's stuff. Alright. No, I guess not. That's basically the same. Alright, that's a bummer. I was hoping we could get a different color out of it, because we can out of these, which is... So I don't know why we couldn't do the same thing. No way I can get both on. Yeah, alright, well. Hold on, hold on. Hmm. Alright, you're gonna be a pain, so let's say no on that. Yeah, see, it's 7 p.m. for you. It is just about noon for me. Three minutes till. We're gonna change the color of that later. I like the moving thing. We got to figure out how to make that happen somewhere else as well. I've already built a frame of this. I don't really want to. I don't want to mess around anymore. I'm tired. You can't shrink that without freaking doing a bunch of weird work. Same with that, which is so dumb. only 2 of them change? That's not cool. I'll take that. Oh, that's so, I like that. That's vibey. We can take something like that. That'll be all right. But we need to figure out how to do it better, because that from there to there isn't working. You know what I mean? It just ain't happening. It is a neat idea. I just need to flesh it out a little bit better. So what we need to do is we need to move you. We need to hate life. All right, we need to get you back into play. Remove you. Drop that in. Drop that back in. Remove you. Remove you. Grab you. Okay, so if that's the case, we need to actually bring... That wall needs to come down. Then... Atlas Galacticus. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, tacos. You know, I've been craving a burrito the past few days. It's driving me a little crazy. Alright, how much distance are we looking at here? Better. So if we build up, yeah, okay. If we take that, we do that. Take that. Alright, so regardless, we're going to be doing... Let me take one out. If I can deal with the... Actually, you know what? We're going to take two out. Oh no. Oh yeah. Yeah, see, it's a question of having to put that... Damn it. No, I know what I'm doing wrong. I know what I'm doing wrong. Okay. Let's take that. Let's do that. There. Take that. Downside is it's not going to want to, you know, as soon as I move, it's really slow movements. Because it's not really level, right? And if I want to bring the arms down, we're breaching into the, alright, so now, do something like that, and we might want to even lower this, I don't know. Alright, that's better. But, herein lies our problem. Because now, I'm going to want to put that as a light in, which I'm not going to be able to do. Oh, you know what? Alright, yes, I know what I did wrong again. Alright, so, welcome to Experimentation 101, where nothing works the way you think it's gonna. And then you're like, oh yeah, before I do that, I gotta do this, because if I don't do that, then... Just a bit. Just a little bit. You son of a biscuit. Ah! Right. Yep. Yep. You're way off. But you're more off than the other one, so let's move you. Come on. Damn it. It's like you have no fine movement. It's either all or nothing. I'm like trying to get halfway between that and that, and alright, you're staying there. I don't care anymore. I've had enough. Alright. So now I take that away. We copy that, free place it, move that, drop that. Why do you have to be so pain in the arse? And then we take this. Do that. Grab that. And we'll fight with this for the next hour. Ah! Of course. Alright, so. And you need to come out here. Oop, which of course I had it, and then I lost it. And then you're gonna get all weird on me. And you're gonna flip? You flipped! What the f... You flurbinator. going to come up to the bottom of that, which we're not going to be able to do. Unless we move this out of the way and put that in afterwards. Let's try that. Because that's crooked as all can be. No, that needs to... Why does it do that? What are you working off of? You keep rotating in ways I do not want you to rotate. And now you're flipped the other way. See a damn thing. And it flipped it. Oh wait, now I'm the wrong. Of course. So I need to go in. That way. It's such a nightmare. Sure. And again, it flipped. Damn it. What the hell is going on? Would you be? And now I'm going to move you, and you're going to flip. Damn it. All right, this is a little more frustrating than I thought. Yeah, no matter what I do. All right, so that's got to be like that. All right. Then we're going to have to rearrange a few things here. All right. We'll figure it out. This, okay, and I got to figure this out because... Hey, guess what? It's going to rotate on you, and you're going to hate every minute of it. Possible to get a good angle and get what you need to get done on the same. But I think that's as close as we're going to get. We got pretty darn close there. It's still freaking crooked though. obsess much? Oh, and we're facing the wrong damn way. Ah, you Flurgan Sturgle. No wonder it looks so good. See the pain and suffering I go through just to create something different? I mean, I'm sure somebody's probably already done what I'm doing, but probably found an easier way to do it. Actually, that's pretty freaking good. That ain't too shabalistic. Although... yeah, it's still freaking crooked. And now we're... Okay. Slow down there. Slow down there, buddy. Kiwi, what's going on, homie? We're gonna have to figure out a way to make that somehow into that. What can we do with that? Anything? Oh, it's gonna be all crooked, isn't it? Yes. Damn you. Nothing but lies, camera. Alright, so... alright, so now we take this, we bring that to that. And that dumb stuff. Yeah, because I asked you to flip. Alright, we can do something with that. Maybe. Yeah. Such a weird color combo, that one. I know I'm missing a bunch of stickers that I wish I had. Oh well. Alright, what do we have here? We had something. It was working. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, but see now the angle's different. Excuse me, which isn't necessarily a bad thing here. We don't really need 3. We can get away with. And now it's what sticker looks the best. Hey, thank you for that $2 NZ. 07 the Cubic Pirate, y'all. Yeah, we need to figure this one out a little bit better. I mean, it works for some stuff, but... too much. No. So scaling that up would help. I think we got to rotate it. Or we got to flatten it out somewhere. Just based on looking at what we've been doing, you know. It's just kind of a bummer because as soon as I do this, it's going to rotate. But at least we have, I think that's good reference. Yeah, see. Yeah, so alright, that's got to go a little bit larger. Okie doke. And that way we can get a little more image on there, I think. Yeah, and see it goes out of position if I slide it. So we just kind of have to take what we can get. And we're going to have to change the mounting bracket. Damn. Of course you're not. Thank you for that membership, Kiwi. So far, that's been like the best one. But, problem. Alright, so that needs to come out of there. You know what? I think we can do this in a whole different fashion, but I'm already here and I'm committed. Or I should be committed, one of the two. Alright, that goes Or a little from column A, a little from column B. Let's get rid of that for now. You, of course, have to be not aligned properly. See, but you can't see that. And then you're going to move it again, and it flips around, and you got to start all over again. It's such a pain. That is what gets me on this. It's like the minute I move something, it blubs out. Chains of building. Side for sticker placement and attachment, we're good. Sticker needs to move over that way a little bit. Damn it. All right, you know what? I've had it. I've had it. There seems like a collision. No, that's it. Oh, tell me that things aren't working? Alright, give me a second. Give me a moment. See if I can get into it. Why are you being such a pain in my butt? Cloudbot's on. I'll reset it. Oh, come on. Alright, it should be active. Alright, we're going to try this in a whole different approach. I like the idea, it's just not working. It's not working at the moment. So we're going to approach it a little bit differently and see what we get. Also, doesn't appear to be centered where the dot is it? No. There are a lot of parts like that where not quite centered where it's supposed to be. And then I rotate this. If you notice, I rotated it was flat. But I don't think the part itself is, yeah, see? It's not symmetrical, if you will, even though those bars are symmetrical. Alright, so I'm writing on that. Alright, so I need to... to have that. But then you look at it from a different angle and it's like, yeah, no, that's not going to work. It is not a symmetrical piece. And then the minute I go messing about here, boop, it flips the over. All right, this is a better way to start. I know, I can see that. However, this frickin' flipping around crap has got to not. You know what I mean? Can't tell what's what anymore in this game. Think you got it, and then nope. Stop. All right, can live with that placement. So now you see that this has a collision along here, but drops in between, sort of. Depends on where. Alright, so now we need to get a light source behind there. And because now we would use, we could actually probably put any light source behind that. Alright, so this is manual placement. Okay, so if we're going to try to create this funky billboard that moves, it looks relatively decent lit, although we are missing some of the most important bit there, that curve over. Son of a gun. Guess what we get to do all over again? Because I want that to curl. Alright. So, here we go again. Yay. We want to get that to be a little bit And I think this is where we're going to have a problem. Because it can't touch the rooftop sections, otherwise the you know, the flags cut into it and it looks all funky. And then we just have to hope for the best. See, it needs to come out a little further so that that curl, you know, meets the bottom. And then we got to figure out a light source behind there, which I'm thinking we could probably do something a little more simplified than what I had going on. I mean, there were some neat things. I liked the crate and the light and the panel light. I mean, I'm sure that's been done before, but I just want to see what we can get away with. Although I have a feeling the panels are going to really be what makes it, gives it that certain amount of brightness. Let's get rid of that. Draw that shorter. Don't like that we can't. Scale that stuff down, sorry. It's bothersome. Really? Odd. Whatever. At this point, I might just frickin' light it. Let's light this candle. We'll figure out a more appropriate way to do it. Yeah, see, we gotta be more appropriate because look at this side here. We don't have as much light. Although it is pretty even. Ah, but now we have different jump points now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, let's see where our autosave brings us. I'm curious. Alright, I'm in creative anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna take a break for about an hour. And then I'll start the Tuesday stream. Alright. We kind of R&D'd an idea. I just gotta finalize it. And figure out the best way to do it. So that's that. At least we got an idea. I like the way it looks. We'll get something working. Or at least we'll try. It's the best we can say. Yeah, see what I mean by it? It's really difficult to get it to lay, horizontal. All right. We had something going. We figured it, we got a new sign in the brew. We'll see where we can go with it. It may change altogether, but all right. In about an hour, we're going to be touring Raven's build. I don't know the name of it because, well, I'm an idiot. Let me see if I can find it. And I believe it's Euclid. There it is. Oh, it's a city. Okay. And it's an Eisentam. All right. Hopefully I believe I have a base, one of my characters in Eisentam. We'll get there. All right. Looking forward to it. Arcturus City. Okay. So it does have a name. Awesome. We're going to be touring that in about an hour so that Raven can get to sleep. And we'll be back in a little bit. I just got to grab something to eat, stretch out a little bit. And yeah, and try and get there so I can make sure that it loads in. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully we'll see you back in an hour for the Tuesday tour at a slightly different time of day. But I'm sure it's going to be well worth it. It looks neat from the pictures I saw. I am looking forward to it. Anyway, until next time, hopefully later, this has been me, Kevin C, here at Action Pants Gaming, wishing all of you out there in the No Man's Skyverse a little bit of love, peace, and Starship grease. get those action pants on, get out there, and start building some wild and wacky stuff. All right, y'all. We'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.
Action Pants Gaming. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. Laid back. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing parts together. Throwing parts. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing parts together. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it